When throwing a ball down the lane, it goes through 3 distinct phases: skid, hook, and roll. Now, while we've all seen them do this, we may not have thought about it in quite this way. In the first 20 feet or so, the ball will skid. Now, as it gets down here past the arrows, it goes into the hook phase, along where your break point is. And then past this last rangefinders, now you want the ball to go into a roll, so it has the least amount of deflection. Understanding your ball motion is a key component to being able to understand your equipment.
As a Team USA head coach, we get contacted quite often about what is the magic bowling ball, what is the secret of equipment. To understand equipment in bowling balls, you need to understand ball motion and the phases that a bowling ball goes through down the lane to the pins. We have 3 phases. The first phase is called the skid phase. This is when the ball is coming off the bowler's hand. It's on the front part of the lane, and it's generally about to the first 15 to 20 feet maximum going down the lane. This is when the ball is at its fastest speed and has its most axis rotation. The next phase is the hook phase. The hook phase generally starts about 20, 22 feet and continues down. We want to see it somewhere down, especially on tournament play, somewhere down in the 40, 45 foot range. After that, we have the roll phase. The roll phase is when the ball is going in a straight linear line and it's rolling end over end. It's lost all its axis rotation and it actually is traveling at the slowest speed. What we see a lot of times is the skid phase ends up being about 30 to 40 feet. The ball starts in its hook phase at about 45 feet or so. The ball never gets into the roll phase. The majority of the time when you're leaving those corner pins is because the ball's still in the hook phase and not into the roll phase as it goes into the pins. This pertains a lot to what ball you're going to select and the surface on that bowling ball for your equipment to be able to match up to the lane conditions.